volume, and okay, we are in fact live. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We have a few things we need to do. First thing I intend to do is make a bee farm, which is going to take quite a few of these little MacGuffins. Oh, I'm going to need quite a few bees ready for that, but we're just going to move that one side. So, first things first. I got my bow. I am just going to break down my chorus flower farm. And then once I've gotten all the pods, I'm just going to break these. So, we can now, well, we should move the farm somewhere else, actually. And I was thinking maybe the chorus fruit and this can go in, like, the alchemist place. I figure we'll put them all in roughly the same general vicinity. But yeah. And don't worry, I'm not just going to bury endstone. Although, maybe what I should be doing is, I should be trying to level the ground a little bit. So let me just put this here. I put the endstone in a chest somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, you know what? It's not my best work as a builder, but the honey bottle's kind of growing on me. I would be lying if I said I didn't like it, and I think its charm is going to grow on me. So we're just going to dump all of this stuff into a chest, and we're going to continue leveling out the build. But also, I have a confession. Things like the sheep farm, things like that super smelter, I don't think I want them in the actual village. I think I want them, you know, somewhere else. So, the internal village may just be reserved for villagers. But, yeah. I may just reserve I may just reserve the village for villagers. So what that also means is I am probably going to, once all of this stuff is done smelting, I'm probably going to break down this system. Actually, wait, hold on. I'll use the fast pickaxe. And we're tearing this down just temporarily, and we are probably going to reproduce it. We're probably going to replace it with like a farm that gets like maybe 16, 17, well, 16 to 24 furnaces in alignment. That should be the goal. Jesus, that's a lot of XP. But yeah, just throw all that shit in there. Yeah, whoa. Actually, you know what? We did get a lot of hoppers out of that. I could actually go to the Wither Skeleton farm, and we could massively upgrade its storage capacity. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool idea. But anyways, let me just break this stuff down, and also probably we're probably not putting the beacon here. So yeah, actually, you know what? We'll probably level out this section of the ground. Just nice, level it completely. Okay. So I'm going to grab a little bit of the dirt from here. Just kind of, you know what? That looks decent. Now, mine all of this, and honestly, I'm thinking the sugarcane farm should go as well. Like, what we should really be doing is we should have a fixed industrial area that is outside of our outside of our, living space that is close enough that it will remain loaded, but also distant enough that it will... Yeah, I guess distant enough that it will not... that it's not going to be, taking up space within the walled township. You know what? Here's what we could do, actually. We could make the main wall, and then we could make a second wall that goes around the main wall in like a bigger surface, and contains a bigger area. So basically, it will contain like the mine, it'll contain the nether portal, and all of the stuff we use for stuff that, for things that aren't directly related to the township, we can just put out there. So also, I should be doing this so that the whole thing looks like it's, sunken into the ground. You know what? Yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit. And then we're gonna have to do the same thing here. And we're gonna have to raise this terrain a little bit, and then this terrain a little bit. Wow, that should grew fast. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like the look of the giant anvil. Ooh. Also, we need a sword coming out of the top. So, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of dirt. But here's my plan for the sword. Okay. The cross-sectional area of the sword is going to look something like this. Like we do 3, we do this, and then we put a glass pane on the end. I think there's got to be glass panes in our shulker, right? Also, we need to upgrade the pickaxe by like a lot. Okay. And then we do this. So what happens is what basically happens is you look at the sword and I'm going to try doing this again, except the sword uses a much thinner design. It's like a rapier or an estoc. Is there anything here that's in the middle of the 2 lengths? Let me try fences. So the only fences we could probably use that would make sense would be nether brick fences, but that just means we need to make the sword out of nether brick. Or something, equally dark looking. Because, I mean, failing that, I could just do the /give command and give myself a debug stick. Because think about it, I'm not building this stuff in creative, I'm building this... Oh, wait, it doesn't connect. It doesn't connect. Yeah, because I'm not building the stuff in creative, right? This is all being built 100% in survival mode. Okay. Yeah, I see the problem. I very much see the problem. Well, it's not like I'm, outright hacking. It's not like I'm using a hacked client or anything. I'm still playing Minecraft. I'm just, using, say for example, I'm /give... Oh, wait. Hold on. Open a LAN commands on. .LAN world /give shadow paladin debug stick. Okay, so I am just giving myself... Okay, hold on. Can I not use a debug stick while I'm in survival? Hold on. Wait. Maybe that's the only... No. Okay, no. How do I... No. Okay, 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 no I... No. How do I do anything but east? No. Hold on. What coordinate is this in relation to south? Okay. Okay. So I do that. And then I do that. And then I connect the two. So that creates a connection. And then we put a... Hold on. I didn't know you had to be in creative to use the debug stick. I mean, it makes sense, but what? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 And then you south, true, south, true. Okay. So I could do something. Oh, that looks fucking terrible. That shit genuinely looks so fucking terrible. Ugh. Slash game mode. Mode survival. Save and quit the title. Oh, and now we got illegal blocks. Okay. Maybe the gradient. Maybe this, like, straight across gradient is fine. But now the question is, what are we building our... What are we mainly building our sword out of? Should probably be... You know what? Does it need to be a molten sword? I like the idea of, like, slag dripping off the anvil in the form of, like, honey and shroom lights. Like, just pouring off. Like there's molten metal dripping off an anvil. But... But I don't know what I would do design-wise. Okay, so let's just... Like, the middle is vaguely here. Maybe we do 1, 2, 4, and then we put the... And then we... Okay, there's a trick we can do to make this bit a bit thicker. But that means that this needs to be connected to solid blocks at the top. Or lanterns, honestly. Yeah, I'm humming too. I'm humming a lot. And then like we could have, I guess like a... Actually, where would a better place to set a giant hammer be? Okay, we'll put like a fake hammer a little bit off-centered. It won't be huge. It'll just be like a... Oh right, it's gonna be floating. Okay. Okay. And then just so that I don't need to worry about seeing this weirdly poorly shaped hammer when I'm working on it. Okay, you know what? When I'm working around here, just break this. I'm also going to break here, here. And now, does this make sense, like, gravity-wise? Because is more of... You know what? No. More of the build is, in fact, over the... Okay. How big does it... How big should a hammer be for it to make sense? You know what? I'm going to take 2 blocks off the corners so that it looks like it looks a little bit more like a ball peen hammer. Oh, sorry, no. So it looks a bit like a hammer and then with like a chisel and a splitting wedge. But... Oh, you know what would make this go insane? Quartz. Hold on. there. 1, 2, 3. We 35 quartz blocks, and then I want the handle to be a darker wood, so we're just going to put like kind of those. I'm gonna make quartz stairs. Can we? Oh damn it! Our furnace is gone. Okay, I'll tell you what. If it bothers us a lot, we'll make smooth quartz at some later juncture in the future. But for now, oh wait, hold on. Spruce trapdoors on the end, so that it looks like we. So that it looks like we've got a. I don't know, like we've been. Like the hammer has a. I want to say like a. It's not a fuller. A fuller is what you put in a blade to make the sword a bit lighter. So that it basically has a tapered. It has a flared base. It has a flared base to stop your hand from slipping off the handle of the hammer. Okay. So maybe we could even put a couple of iron trapdoors on it so it looks like it's got a splitting. It's got a bit of like a splitting wedge. Wait. Hold on. If we can cleverly work the redstone, we could probably put trapdoors, iron trapdoors on the front, so that it looks like it's got like a wait. Okay, that's going to interfere with everything else, but. I have an idea. Okay, you know what? No, it doesn't need to be smooth quartz. I won't lose my mind if this is what the texture looks like. I would like a darker wood. Oh shit. Whoopsie. Oh my god. I did not know a block could land there. I did not know that well. I guess the more you know. Things. The next thing is probably this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to put this here. Then we're going to put 3, 4. Actually, should it be capped with like a? You know what? Let's just go look. Let's go look and see if it looks terrible. And if it doesn't look terrible, we'll incorporate it into the build. You know what I could do to increase the extent to which this looks like a ball peen hammer? I could do that. So it looks like it's like built for chiseling off bits of metal, like for drawing out and yeah. Okay. I love how I'm being such a perfectionist over a world that could be gone any minute. Literally in the next 60 seconds I could make like a critical mistake and all of the work I've put into this could vanish. Wait, hold on. Okay, this is weird. Now that I've made the hammer like a different color and drawn and extended the rear end a little bit, I kind of want to make the handle longer. Isn't that weird? Yes, that's the only weird thing about the giant hammer sitting on top of a giant anvil that's eventually going to have a giant burning sword stuck out of the top. It's the only weird thing about it. Okay, so bam, bam. But actually, you know what? Looking at this kind of has me wondering. And I know I may be doing too much. I may be doing way, way too much. But we have 4 blocks of quartz right here. And I would just like to try something design-wise. So, I think those of you who are big into building may already know what I plan to do. But that is wrong. You know what my mistake is? My mistake is not carrying that curve around the whole thing. Genuinely think I could take the build higher if what I did was turn all of these blocks of quartz into stairs. All stairs. And then there's 2 potential styles we could use. The first style is that, which is okay. I like that, but I want to make the shaft like 2 blocks longer. Giggity. No diddy. Or, whoops. I could do this. And let me just see what that feels like. You know what? No. I like the slightly broader face of the hammer more, which is so weird. Okay, and then I make the shaft a little bit longer. Me when I'm 12 years old. Can do is we can I want something, I don't know, Blackstone looks like a decent capstone block, I guess. Is it though? Okay. Okay, looks okay from up close. I stand over here. I feel like the anvil could benefit by being a little bit higher. Like if the whole build, if I just said, okay, fuck it, make it 20 blocks tall, and I built like the anvil base, like a regular vanilla Minecraft anvil, and then I did that on top of it, and then we have the hammer, we have the sword. Maybe a pair of tongs would actually go pretty crazy. But yeah, could have gone a little bit better. Oh well. While I'm here, actually, I have been meaning to do something, and what I've been meaning to do is to replace the well at the center of the village with a beacon. And I might just use my I might just use some of my APAC diamonds to build it, but nah. I want the diamond pile to be its own flex. It doesn't, okay, eventually it can become a beacon, but when it becomes a beacon, we will know that it is 100% diamond. Hello, Catalina. Welcome to the stream. Not a lot's going on, but we will be working on making our um yeah, but only when the stream's over. I don't use my social media while streaming. Now, what's a good block? I'm thinking. Ooh, actually, hold on. I think I know a good block. Okay. Blackstone walls, and then we follow that up with. No, actually, blocks of coal. We have enough blocks of coal that we can do a little bit of building with them. Then followed that up with blackstone walls. And in addition, maybe for the edges we use the what's that glass pane that blocks light? It's not the black one, it's like the tinted one, so it's super dark. Oh, it might just be called tinted glass. We got a bunch of amethyst we can probably make do. Wish some of the villagers sold like geode maps. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. We don't have any glass. We have blackstone here, we got glass here. Okay. Let me see which of the blackstone wall blocks looks the darkest. Okay, so there's regular blackstone wall. There's polished blackstone wall. There's, polished blackstone brick wall. There's that. So. Oh, that one's straight up the blackest. Okay. Okay. So, we'll make ourselves just a straight up bunch of blackstone wall. Next up, we're going to need we're gonna need emeralds to trade for glass. And you know what? Now that I think about it, we do have a bunch of trade goods that are readily available to us. String is also a trade good. We do need a bee farm eventually. Maybe next to the honey bottle we can make like a little bee farm, like a bee farm proper. That would make sense. At the very least, it wouldn't be an unwise way to spend money. Oh wait, unwise way to spend our time. Sorry, I got money on the brain. villager in town. You know what? Fuck it, we may as well get ourselves a singular fisherman. This is gonna be another situation where he offers us like 50 trades that aren't for string. I can feel it in my bones. Come on, give us a string trade. Might actually be useful for building, so I'm gonna pay for those. I'm gonna give him that. Do you have a string trade? Nope. Just fish. We might need one or two more villagers who have traits that I really need. You know, I guess we can have a second fisherman. They're probably gonna be one of those trade goods that we do lots of. Who's unemployed? Not a good one. Again. Offer me a string trade. Just fucking walk off. Are they allowed to do that? See, I see that villager moving with purpose. He might be coming here to pick up the job. I don't know if string trades are always like the first. I don't know. They may be like, sometimes they may be the second trade. Or sometimes they're probably the first, right? I've definitely seen people who are just straight up trading string for emeralds. What's the going rate? 14. Okay. Let's see if the fisherman will sell it for cheaper. Yes, well, that's bad, but you are a villager I will probably use more. Well, actually no, the Fletcher is still pretty huge. It's just that a cod trade is pretty goated. You know what I should have up here? I should have an ender chest. That would make transporting stuff from up here to down there so much easier. Yeah, top up on my golden carrots. And we need to advance that dripstone farm by like a level. Actually, come to think of it, we have a lot of stuff to do. And I don't want to do most of the village terraforming until I have... Oh, I don't know. Maybe a haste 2 beacon. That'll make everything in the village so much quicker. Oh my god, that is a lot. I thought the recipe would be like one tinted glass and can you okay. Apparently, you cannot make panes out of tinted glass. Wish I'd known that earlier. Don't sweat it. There's still black dye in the ocean. So do they only drop their do they only drop the ink sacs where they die, or that one just not drop any, or am I insane? Am I going insane? Oh, ink sac Newton. Oh, I guess I did stay in fly mode. That was probably why. Okay. That much black stained glass. Like about that many black stained glass panes, and should be about ready. Let me just take the blocks of coal, and then in order of thickness it should go like this. So we'll go like here, 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 and then whoops, and then wait a second. I have realized something I could do actually. On the top, in like a hidden bit, I put candles. That way, there's something on top of the wall block. It's kind of hard to see at night. Maybe I should backlight the thing. Ooh, actually, you know what? It would look like a patina of rust if I got glow lichen. Yeah, they haven't pulled anything off yet. Next, but I think they might be scheming. I don't ever trust them. But yeah. Well, at least we've dealt with the greater enemy for now by putting up this wall and then putting up all the banners to send a message. Okay, so I definitely want to try using glow lichen, so it looks like there's a patina of. Okay, basically, the idea I'm trying to convey, right, is things like Damascus steel. Can I just pick it up with shears, or do I need like a silk touch something? Oh, shit! You can't pick up glow lichen with. Do I need a silk touch pickaxe? I'm gonna be so thrilled with you. I have no idea how to pick up glow lichen. Oh, wait. Oh, it just came right here. Ah, good idea. Okay, then the next thing we need to do, third layer of walls. We make a primary wall layer, and then the second one basically contains my base compound, and no villagers are allowed on the other side. We're going full apartheid. It always weirds me out when people say apartheid instead of apartheid. I don't know. It's a TH word. It should make a th. But I mean, I don't know. I guess your vote counts for more if you're actually undergoing apartheid. So, if I remember correctly, you can just bone meal glow lichen. It doesn't need to be in like a dark place or anything. You can put glow lichen anywhere, but it requires bone meal to grow. I think. I could be wrong. I'm not really like a glow lichen enthusiast. I barely ever use it. But I was thinking of what I could put on the sword to make it light up. Okay. And just thinking about using glow lichen as like a rust patina makes me kinda think I could make it work. I'm not the best builder in the world. I'm not getting like a Hermitcraft invitation anytime soon. But I think I could make it work. Yeah, I gotta cut the herpes off my house. It low-key does kind of look a bit... Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. I may just leave 1 or 2 pieces of glow lichen just on my house. Not on the wood, though. And this house is all coming down is all coming down eventually, so... Okay. Get rid of the glow lichen. Now, what this should have... what effect this should have is that when my walls are fully built, or when the sword is there during the night, it should kind of look like the whole thing's glowing with this internal heat, or like the sword is something eldritch and foreign. Except I'm kind of out of blackstone wall. Have enough of this. I have enough of this. I just need a little bit more blackstone wall. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to glow lichen up the whole side. Can glow lichen stick to walls? I should have asked this before, but I don't know if glow lichen can stick to walls. But we'll see. We are going to see. Okay. So, glow lichen. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I know I keep having these ideas and I keep stopping and being like, wait, now hold on, wait a minute, let me cook. And this is a tremendous use of glass. I mean, this is going to burn so much of our glass supply. But you know what? I fucking hate it. I It takes a big man to admit when he's wrong, but holy fuck was I wrong. Okay, here's little food for thought. What if I maintained the connection to the outer edge, but to keep giving it like a sleek bladed look, I put the sword... Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse, and the glow lichen looks like a fucking syphilis. Okay, so my bad. I guess there's no way to light this thing from the inside, short of, I don't know. Short of hacking Mojang and, you know, implementing like a new glowing coal block to the game. Or putting like a creaking heart. Well, no, creaking hearts don't emit light. I also haven't even found a pale oak biome yet. Okay. Difficult. I'm in a difficult position. I also need to give my little bees a couple more flowers. I mean, you can ask the flowers. I sit for hours. Oh, wait. Actually... know what? No. We need to make more of these hives. And then once more of these hives have been made, I can start making more. I can start making moves, and when I say making moves, I mean I can start getting like a. I think just a regular honeycomb. A honeycomb plus bottle farm would actually do us wonders. But yeah, I was not a big fan of it yesterday, but the honey bottle will grow on me eventually. So, I mean, I predict it will grow on me eventually. I might come back like a month later and be like, no, this thing sucks, get rid of it. But hey, if that is the case, at least it's temporary. Okay, so 2, then. Okay, so how high do we want the sword to go? Maybe. So if that is a hammer, and we're keeping things to some sort of vaguely consistent internal scale. Oh yeah, I want the sword to be way taller. You know what? I'm just gonna go up by... I'm just gonna go up by 10. See how it looks. Because 5 wide is pretty big for a sword. Or pretty big for anything. And if I want it to be proportional and not look like just, you know, 90% of a sword sunk into an anvil. I would build it like this. But also, I would make this wall thicker. Yeah, all the way down. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Okay, so that corner, I'm going to use glass pane to make a gradient. Thin the sword out like it's a Skyrim sword. Or like there's a very large winged blade. And then we're gonna make the guard. Except I'm not really sure what I want to make the guard out of. We've done black for the blade. Maybe we contrast the black with like a... See, I'm not sure. We have a few things that could make a... What if I made the handle out of copper, and as the highest point in the village, I put the lightning rod on it? Okay, hear me out. How much copper do we actually have? A little bit. Gentlemen, we're going to go steal... We're going to go steal like half of that trial spawner. I'm not even there for the keys. I'm not even there for a fight. I'm just there to steal copper. I'm like a Romanian. Am I allowed to say that? Am I? Well, I mean, if you believe the internet, racism towards white people isn't racism. And also, Romanians, white people, debatable. Debatable. Oh shit, I could have come here for tough as well. Oh man. Actually, Loki, if I do use tough for any more buildings, this is gonna be pretty killer. Oh my god, go away. Go away, I'm not even here for you, I'm here for your copper. Give me every molecule of copper you own. I'm here for it all. How do you think the breezes feel seeing some lunatic walk into their house, ignore them, and just take all the copper there? Mace would go crazy right here. Could I handle an ominous trial? I mean, I probably could, but that's not what I'm here for, is it now? What is? You know what? Fuck it. I'm probably gonna find use for one of those eventually. That's okay. Now, is there, by any chance, a block here that I have not? No, I'm realizing I could take the pre-rusted copper, but here's the thing. Well, actually, no. I was gonna say this can become that, but it's more effort to make this. And then I stopped and I was like, no, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, it's. Why don't we just build it in its final form? Why the need for a wait? Oh crap. Goodbye, cobbled deep slate. Can you imagine the next wave of mob spawns and they're like, aren't we supposed to be in a trial chamber? Why are we in a cave? And it's just me running away with suspiciously trial chamber shaped pockets. I stole every molecule of copper and dipped. Oh god, there's so many variants. As long as I have like 64 blocks, I should be good. I think. Well, yeah, I don't think I should exceed 64 blocks. Plus, I can turn these blocks into like 4 of those other blocks using a stone cutter. So, yeah, good on me. So, you know, lucky me. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's wear this. Let's put this back on my hotbar. And then definitely a pair of tongs. Yeah. Yeah, just a pair of tongs on the horn to like even, ooh, or maybe a big ingot. Maybe I make like a big netherite looking ingot at like a slight angle so people can tell. Wait, what if the ingot is overhanging a bit and then there's like molten metal dropping? Wait, what if the ingot sits like partially on? One of the corners is super hot, and then there's underneath like the super hot, like the cherry red parts. There's like a dripstone, and then it's a lava cauldron. Oh my god, like a mini in-house lava farm. That shit would go so crazy hard. You don't understand. Okay. And then, well, actually, hold on. One, two. And then, this is waxed, right? Okay. Yeah, then we'll go. And this also is waxed. Yeah. Okay. Then, wait. We had a plan for this, I remember. Okay. You're gonna have to bear with the weird look. I am going to get a single lodestone. If I can remember where I put my lodestone, God help me. It's somewhere. Okay, you know what? We need to do storage solutions soon. I can't continue living this way. Oh, we should also turn some of these into stairs, because the pommel is going to have a very specific look. And maybe for like the interesting pommel bit I could use. Yes! I could use it. What was that? Okay, bam. Then we put one here, one here, one here. And then I did not bring any way to, I didn't bring a way to make stairs. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to go climb up there. Or at the very least, I'm going to... do this. Ow. I'm going to shave it. I'm going to wax it. I'm going to pick it up. This is going on the top, and we are also making stairs. Wax on. Actually, I could get the wax off achievement pretty easily. Oh. How do you get the wax off achievement? Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, we do actually need, like, right about 4, so... So... Waxed cut copper stairs, and then the rest of them are going to... Do we have any flowers in our inventory? We need to breed more bees. We need more bees. The more bees we have, the better. And then we can start taking the excess children out of the farm and then putting them into like a proper wax farm. Instead of just doing this shit every time I need honey. Okay, reproduce. Reproduce with each other. Reproduce sexually. Go, do it now. Okay. Instead of wasting all the fireworks to go up and down, maybe I should be using like scaffolding. Do we have any? The things to make a bunch of scaffolding. Just, you know what? Hold on. We definitely have some scaffolding up there. Oh man, I can see the sword. Oh well, I can actually see the hammer too. You know what? I fuck with them. Sword, hammer, and ingot eventually. Ow. Wait a second. Why am I doing that instead of something that makes more sense, like building it right on the... You know what? You'll have to forgive me. Sometimes I just don't think. So this should be about the right height. Nope, a little bit taller. Double shit. Shit squared. Am I going to have to try and place this block as like a jump shot? Well, no, I can probably just build like one block over. We're probably not at the extension limit yet. Keyword yet. Okay. Okay, nice. And then... waxed lightning rod. Should we... Let me try something. Honestly, at a distance, it's so unnoticeable. People probably won't be able to tell the difference. So, if I can just unfuck myself. Okay, there we go. And now I just need to go back to see if the bee farm is producing. And if it is, I can use the next 3 bits of honey wax to... Yes! Okay. I love the sound of like wax going on something. Gotta be like one of my top Minecraft sound design things. And I'm really gonna have to start turning this into like a proper farm. Like a proper farm that, like, you know, breaks a shitload of dripstone. Whoa, mama. Think about how many pistons I could make with that. And think about how big I could make my, whatchamacallit farm, my dripstone farm with all that. Okay, about 30 something. So hear me out on this. Okay. The sword blade comes down like 2 wings, if that makes any sense. Wait, I could make the sword. Oh my god, I could make the sword blade an Eye of Ender. That shit would go crazy. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, I do want to build out on this side a little, so. Okay, close enough. Okay, that's the block limit, so 1. Nope, how do I... Okay. 1. Whoopsie. Not what we wanted. Okay. And then it looks like... Oh my god, it looks like some sort of... hold on. I don't like the look of stairs here. Yeah. Makes it look like someone did a really shoddy job with like a mounting bracket. Oh, and also this face is going to be 3D as well. Like the sword's going to be one hand, but everything else is going to be 3-dimensional. So 1, 2, 3. Ow. Okay, so like a second. Okay, so 1, and then we'll do 2, 1, 2, and then this. And then let me just see what the blade looks like when I'm... You know what? I want a sort of like a low-angled chevron, so it looks like a... It looks a bit like... It looks a bit more like the Claymore from Dark Souls 1. So okay, we're gonna accept that. We're going to accept this as the top part. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go here. Here. And then we're going to go here. But on the underside, we are going to go 1, 2, 4. Oh, this is like right up to the edge. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I may have found a design I like a little bit more than this like round, not pommel stone, but this rounded pommel. I guess. Hold on. That might be interesting. And if I, like, that might have been interesting. And if I ever build, like, I don't know, let's say I'm making like a warrior's graveyard, like a giant warrior graveyard, and in it are like the swords of like 100 fallen giants. I might make one sword that looks like that, but you know what would go crazy there? Making a height gradient by the usage of warped blue nylium, and go figure, someone lives right next to a warped nylium biome. I'm gonna make. Oh my god, I can see the sword sticking out. That's actually so cool. I'm going to make warped nylium. Yeah, I intend to make a warped nylium bookshelves. No, shelves, sorry. Oh, warped nylium bookshelves would be a pretty cool thing to have in the game. But no, I'm just making a warped nylium shelves. I'm putting one on either side. Actually, you know what? It is a 3D build. It is a 3D build. It would kind of suck if I only did it along one plane. So, here's what I'm going to do. Alright. The guard looks a little too thin. One shelf. 2 shelves. 3 shelves. Oh wait, it makes 6. Oh, you know what? I overcollected. I overcollected way too much. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to go up there, we're going to put the shelves there. You know what? Actually, with 6 of them, we can afford to do a little bit of, not texture work, but like depth work, I guess. You know what? We're gonna have spent most of the stream making one fucking sword sticking out the top of an anvil. One sword that serves no purpose, mind you, because I haven't even built the bee farm that I need. But. It'll look pretty cool. Okay, so the depth issue here is close by. Oh my god. No. Why would you do that to me? then here. It's only noticeable if you ever get close. But when you get close, I wasn't wearing my wings. When you get close, and this shit isn't in the way, it will create a visible difference in the texture. Okay. Now I think all it needs is front, back, maybe. Yeah, definitely front and back. Like here, and then... Wait, which Y level did I put it on? Put it one below the stair. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I did the exact same thing again without even... I didn't even learn from my mistake. I like an animal that keeps electrocuting himself on a fence. Wait, no, sorry. Electrocution is when something dies from it. I keep getting shocked by the fence and not doing anything. Okay, waxed cut copper. There is one thing I would like to try, which is... So, okay, a lot of swords. Wait, oh my god. That's right, copper bars are in the game now. Okay. I was gonna try putting a bunch of lightning rods down the front as like a... Like there's a... It's like part of... It partially supports the blade. But I would like to try combination of like the thicker lightning rod. No, hold on. Let a man cook. Let a man cook. I don't have any other blocks to do this with. Okay. Should have made this like a block lower, but who cares? 1, 2, 3. This will eventually oxidize, and then, well, hold on. Yeah, I should make all of this like 3 blocks lower. Oh wait, hold on. And then it looks like some sort of bracketing. Could I make the bracket face? No. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god, the seamless... I fuck with it. I fuck with it so heavy. You have no idea how heavy I fuck with this. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh my god. And then when that fully oxidizes, when all of that has become like the turquoise fuck. When the turquoise fuck. When it all oxidizes into the color of copper, I think this sword will be a sight to behold. I mean, provided I live that long. Let's not get overzealous. Let's take everything one day at a time. But oh, it's already starting to color. Ooh. There's one thing I kind of want to do though. So in Dark Souls, it's not a rondelle. A rondelle is a piece of armor, but they have like this they have like a little rounded bit on the end of the swords in Dark Souls. So I was just gonna try and do a very simple wait This actually looks kind of decent, but I would prefer if what we did was this, so that it looks like it actually has like a horn, and the horn can kind of catch things. Failing that, if we just did this, but no, I prefer this to the previous one. Or honestly, you know what? You know what? I know it looks simple, okay, but having that catch bit there, having that direct translation to the catch bit, I can't lie. I can't lie. I fuck with it. I FW it. Now, let's see what this thing looks like once we get rid of all of the scaffolding. Pick all of this shit up. And now the building has form, if not function. Although, if I could cleverly hide a torch. Like here, maybe? It is a little dark. Okay, so this is all based on the assumption that most of the time when I see the build, it's going to be from the front. Why do I keep automatically assuming I have my Elytra on? One of these days I'm gonna like dive into a dripstone cave without my Elytra and fucking kill myself. Okay. Daytime, big reveal. I like it. I like it. I could extend that a little bit longer, so I could make each of the. I could make the copper bars 2, and then I could make the. I could make the iron. Oh, I could make the. Wait. Hold on now. Hold the phone. Hold on. Base department. I'll take your call in a moment. I need to. Okay. Can you imagine what like describing today's summary is gonna be like? People are like, so, what did you do today on Hollowhardcore? And I'll just be like, I spent all day making a sword. Was it at least a good sword? Nope. What enchantments do you have on it? It's unenchanted. What do you mean it's unenchanted? Why did you spend the whole day making it? And I'm just like, I don't think you understood. I don't think you understood what I said. Ooh. Okay, hear me out. So it doesn't create the transitional effect, but... How did I miss that? Am I fucking blind? I think if I didn't have feather falling on my boots, I'd be dead by now. I'd have just thrown myself off one height that I shouldn't have, and I would be dead. Okay. I wonder if this is how most people experience building. If they're like, yeah, no, yeah, maybe, no, yeah, maybe no, maybe yeah. Because that's really how I build. It's like I throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. 1, 2, 2, and then we go place this off here, place this off here. You know what? I like it, and I will like it more when that shit fully oxidizes. The handle is a little bit short, though. I was gonna say, the handle's a bit short, but it doesn't bother me. And I stopped. And I thought for a second, and I was like, no, that shit is absolutely gonna bother me. Also, I think something I can do to make the handle look a bit nicer is to cover it with... Hold on. I was gonna say, I need to find a trapdoor color that works for that, but they literally have copper trapdoors. So... How many bees? Okay, there's a single bee in here. That's decent, I guess. We'll put a bee into, I don't know, storage. You know what, actually, let me go breed more bees. Let me breed more bees. And then once we have 2 excess bees, we can just chuck them in a farm. And the bees will start reproduce, and well, no, we will start making the bees reproduce with each other. Unless there's only one bee inside this... Oh, never mind. Okay, make a baby. Make a kid. Hey, there you go. Okay. I'm going to be back in a little bit for more... Oh shit, no, I need more wax. Okay. Actually, you know what? I can wax the copper first, and then I can put it on the... I can put it on this thing later. Task failed successfully. Okay, so the current... Hold on. Why is that golem stuck in my sugarcane farm? Why am I even asking? You know what? That length actually works out quite well for me. Ooh. Wonder how much aura I got from that landing. Crap, I do need these things. Okay. Lodestone. 1. Wait a second. Do I still have... I have all 4 of the wax cut copper. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Waxed cut copper. Waxed cut copper. Waxed lightning rod. Whoops. Can I do a Neo? I can't do a Neo. Sorry, I didn't make it high enough because I got distracted because there was an Enderman and a cherry tree. Actually, wait, I should leave the scaffolding up because I'm still going to put a bunch of waxed... I'm gonna put a bunch of waxed... Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to make it look thicker by putting copper trapdoors all over those things. Wait a second, I'm just curious. Okay, you can manually interact with a copper trapdoor. And I can make like 3 of them. Which is not going to be enough, I think. I don't think 6 is going to be enough either. Let's see if the bees are ready to be bred yet. Huh. Looks like there should be a gap between an iron trapdoor and this, but there isn't. Although I've just realized something. If I use an this will eventually turn green, and this will eventually blend in with the ground. As soon as the bees are done, I'm bee-reading them. Aha, aha, aha. We got jokes here. Actually, what I could be doing for now is just a little bit of terraforming. Put all of this freakish amount of copper and copper adjacent stuff away. I realized the bees probably weren't working because it was turning night. Okay, so we'll terraform a little more of the base, and then we'll probably do another one of those AFK sessions where I'm recording but I'm AFK. Or I'm streaming but I'm AFK. Because the rule is, you know, Hollowhardcore. Gotta account for every minute. I'm kind of sad the debug stick doesn't work in, like, you know, non-creative mode. Okay, let's see what needs to be done next. Well, actually, it's pretty simple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place. Place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place. Okay. Okay. You know what? Maybe this edge of the village should connect, like, a little more. Okay, this farm isn't going to be here forever. So, I'm just going to kind of build around it. And flatten out as much of this space as we can. So we can have like a little tiny... yeah, just like a tiny... mezzanine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. Yeah, can't put anything there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. 1, 2, 3. Okay. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of this segment of town. Actually, wait. Maybe the next thing I should do. Okay, first thing to do, get rid of this wall. Second thing to do is maybe to fill up that beacon so that I can get to work on just using haste 2 to clear all the houses. All the houses we don't want to keep. Maybe I'll just keep one as like a nostalgia thing, but I doubt we'll keep that many. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to see how much rotten flesh there is. Rotten flesh and string. Because those are things that I can just trade straight. I can trade up for emeralds. But yeah, we could benefit from like a short little 1 hour AFK sesh. When we have an excess of honey, we can have some honey pouring down from the top. That would be pretty nice. So how close are we material-wise? Out of 18, we are 3. We need 15 more blocks of iron. Or we substitute the difference with blocks of emerald. Hey, you don't have enough run flesh, okay. Run flesh goes back in here. And then we find Fletcher, who gives us 14. Will give us 14 string for an emerald. And then when this guy exhausts all his trades for today, we are going to go instead to one of the fishermen. I may grow addicted to flying around with my wings. Okay, so that's his 2 batches of trades, I think. Yes. Okay, you should have 2 batches of trades. Tropical fish farm, actually, hold on. 6 tropical fish farm emerald. If we set up a tropical fish farm, that would probably be pretty goated. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. Okay, something nothing I haven't seen before. A tropical fish farm comboed with like a regular fish farm. Is this enough emeralds to... It's not enough emeralds to make a distance, but it can partially subsidize my... Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna have to use my APAC... my APAC funding. Well, it's being put to a better use than it was before. And we even have a diamond ready to fund it. Alright, chuck it in there, and so begins the haste 2. I can start raiding. Place a Herobrine beacon. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. First house to go. This one. Actually, do we want to save the glass panes? One house gone. Man, haste is insane. Oh my god. Haste has got to be like my favorite beacon effect of all time. We could do that, you know, we could do a Minecraft beacon effects tier list. Next bit is probably going to be to just level up this section. Okay, wait, hold on. This we need. Oh wait, the wall here, the wall's already built in this part. Okay, good. we're gonna have to fix all of this later. We're gonna have to put brick here, we're gonna have to put this here. But that can wait. Actually, this... Okay, yeah, we'll do correction on these blocks. And... We'll do that stuff later when we decide to work on the wall further, I guess. I may need to start storing villages in like boats. Because we got so many extras. Those. And honestly, I guess just fill... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Should we keep most of the village on, like, mostly flat ground? Like, should we flatten it to this level for, like, the main thoroughfare? I'm having a little bit of trouble deciding. Also, no default Minecraft village paths. All of these village pathways are going to be made out of gravel or stone. It's my first decree as absolute overlord of this place. Well, actually, I've imposed quite a few decrees. This is the first one that counts. Oh, this is the first one that pertains to city planning. Can we still get the haste? No, we cannot. Okay. Well, let's go back in the range of the haste beacon, get that, and then see if we need to build it somewhere else, or if we can just start working on builds in one part of the base. Wonder if a netherite axe and haste 2 with efficiency 5 would let me like insta-mine wood. Combine that with like mining something at the absolute limit of your placement distance. pretty good. We've lit up quite a bit of the village now. And honestly, we could light up even more. If these guys would move. Oh, never mind. Don't need them to move. You know what? Let's raise this whole section. Or let's just okay. You know, I just had an idea. I thought about cutting like a channel through the city so I could like build a fake river in the middle. But then I thought, what if instead we cut a channel around the city's like interior perimeter, and then we dug down that channel, and what we effectively used that as was like we connected it to the ocean on both sides. So we would effectively turn our living space into an island, our own private island. Something something Jeffrey Epstein. Something something Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, you know what? Between these two, we actually have enough to start a honey farm already. So, well, honestly, we don't need to breed that many more bees, but I mean, we could. And there's at least 3 bees, or there's at least 2 bees in here, I think. Yeah, a full 3 bees. Okay. Maybe I could afford to move the beacon down a little. Maybe I should finish building the wall before I do the terraforming, because the terraforming and the wall are kind of two projects interlinked. Why don't you go say that 50 times? Interlinked. They are two interlinked projects. I think it will make the most sense if, well, the two of them complemented each other better. But I don't know, honestly. Yeah, but just seeing this like carve out through the land made me think, could I do a river? And then the other part made me think, hey, could I do an island? And then we can build an outer wall on the other side of the island, and then make it like the heavy industrial area. Okay, so we still get the haste effect while here, which is nice. Might as well try and get rid of the tree as quickly as we can. Sorry, not tree, house. It's a house made of tree, but it's still a house. Sometimes I can be bothered to get the glass and sometimes I can't, so a little bit of inconsistent treatment on my end. And then we can just, yeah. I wish I'd taken a couple of saves of this world just so I could see like before and afters. Oh well, we can rewatch old videos. Or I can go to the blank version of this seed and look at it. Oh shit, the beacon covers just far enough that I can get this house. Awesome. You guys have no idea how much my muscles are protesting right now. Thank you, Mr. Enderman, for doing that. Random fucking Enderman. Oh wait. Well, it looks like the things are oxidizing nicely. That's nice. Can't complain. I am interested in seeing the yield of the iron farm. Okay, decent-ish. And then for the next place I decide to put down a beacon, I'll probably put it down like here, just so I get like total coverage. But as far as covering up the ground, should I be... Well, actually, should I be doing flat terraces, or should I be doing, like, stepped mezzanines? Okay, this definitely needs to... you know what, we could just cut across. There's a whole lot less land for us to flatten out if it's all... Okay, there we go. Now I can stop trying to raise that lowered section of land and instead worry about the section of pretty much sunken ground at the other end of our base. I guess we can start putting in like mezzanine layers. These are about the same height, right? Yeah. Except that one's a little bit higher. Oh, but then I'm gonna have to fill up a lot of terrain. I'm gonna need a lot of dirt. There's no way it's gonna be enough dirt that I actually need a dirt farm, right? I may need a dirt farm, holy shit. Also, let me go get... my hoe that has like Fortune 3 on it. I swear I own one. Oh, it's probably in my spare tools chest. Spare tools shulker, rather. No? No. Maybe I left it outside. We gotta stop doing that. Yes! Okay. We're gonna get so many cherry saplings. We're gonna be able to use them as just like straight decoration. You know what, actually? Let me grab like a stack in the form of regular leaves. Oh, that somehow worked. Dude, I don't know if cherry leaves count as like flowering bushes for like a bee farm or like a honey farm. But if they don't, there's always like flowering azalea. I mean, shit, we could just use flower. We could just use, like, any flower, but... Are there any villagers whose houses I'd want to build out of this? Yeah, there's no, like, herbalist villager. Maybe maybe the priest. But for the priest, I think I do, like, a little church. I don't know why I don't know why there was just a fence there. Wow, cherry trees are kind of big, actually. Like, getting rid of the 3 cherry trees has basically wiped out my hoe. Oh my god, I need to put unbreaking on this. Actually, unbreaking and mending on this hoe. You know what, I might as well grab ferns as well. Why not? Okay. You know what, I definitely need to start work on the wall. It's not even funny where we... But how can I bring that haste effect down into the mine with me? Unless I make like a big quarry. Which, actually, come to think of it... Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hear me out. How many blocks? How large would a circle need to be to completely surround my base? Is the question I'm asking. You know what? I'll give myself 64 blocks to go in this direction. And if it takes more than 64... It's weird how we just decide to do these mega projects like completely on the dime. Or completely on, like, on a whim. But we have enough beacons. We actually have plenty of beacons now, so... Okay, 64 puts us a little bit short of breaking our way out. But I know if we go 64 in any of the other 3 directions, we are probably outside of the village. Also, I need to run over this with a... Actually, I'll just use a shovel and turn it all into flattened grass. You know what? Little bee bottle's growing on me. It could be better, but it's growing on me. And then 64 blocks in that direction would have me like right over the ocean. This will have me like right over the wall. This shit would go crazy if I had like replay mod installed. Yeah, I could just just like slowly start recording myself mining out the whole thing. Hope I've slept recently enough that I won't get phantomed. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's mobs spawning inside the base. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is place down torches all over the... I think it makes sense. This beacon sits where the well used to sit. The well was basically the innermost part of the village. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to try... Well, okay. It's already too short because of, because of here. So what we can try next is to increase it by... I want to say adding 16 blocks to the end would give it enough clearance. But we can, you know what, we can try. So it's 64 times 2 plus 1, 129. A circle with a circumference of 129. Okay. This is pretty acceptable. Except we're gonna have to make all of this a little bit larger. So how much dirt do we have? You know, of all the resources that would be giving us trouble, I did not expect it to be dirt. Okay, so let's try making each facet like 16 blocks longer. Couldn't hurt, right? Okay. Okay, so the total circumference should be 161 blocks, I think. Because 60 plus 18, oh sorry, 64 plus 16 is 80. 80 plus... 80 plus 1, because there's a 1 block center. Yeah, that should be about the right amount. Okay, okay. So, let me just go another 16 blocks out in each direction. Now, here is a problem. The iron farm is looking like it will be cut off. I'm not sure what we can do as a solution. Short of, I guess, destroying it and then making another like better iron farm in like an industrial section. Which actually, now that I think about it, would not be that amiss. I mean, we could do worse. We could do worse stuff build wise. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Okay, so this is not enough dirt for me to build the circular scaffolding. I don't believe this. I'm actually gonna have to go mine dirt. Or, alternatively, I get like an approximate idea for where the farm should go, and then, or where the thing is going to go through, and I just start taking dirt from there. Or, I go see what's in that chest over there. Because it's very like me to just, you know, be mining things out and then have some dirt that I don't need, and I'm just like, ah, fuck it, I'll put it in a chest and remember to take it back. And then never remember to take it back, and it just sits there for like 8 months on the server. Until one day someone's like, hey, Tim, can I have like a stack of dirt in your chest? And I'm like, we have dirt? I'm just like, okay, sure, yeah, knock yourself out, man. Yeah, gonna be one of those events. Hello, welcome to the stream, Thunder. I am in the process of picking out where I'm gonna put some walls. And, well, walls and I guess a moat. Or more like an oceanic connector. I don't know. Currently undecided. It's probably gonna be, well, it's gonna be a moat. Or it's gonna be an oceanic connector. It'll connect this side of the ocean to the side from the other side of our base. But it will probably be it will probably also function as a moat. Like, we'll put a drawbridge and everything. And provided we don't mess up terribly. There's always that possibility. That there. Okay. So, let's go up here. Now, I get the feeling that this side is going to be the troubled district. So, let me go to my phone. Let me look up circle. It's just called Pixel Circle Generator. Hello, Hope. Welcome back to the stream. I am in the midst of making my base nice and large. So 161. Okay. So, a base of 161 circumference. Let's go. Okay, let me just count this out. 1 in the middle, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So 1 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the next row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we go in by 1, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is going on that end? Yeah, we're working on circles. which is going to give us a lot of blocks. We're gonna have to mine a lot of blocks, but I think I can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as long as we don't cut through the corners of our living space, we should be okay. Okay, next set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then after the 7 it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so first 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after that the angles change again, so it becomes a different value. So here's 12, here's 9, here's 7, and here's 5. And then after 5 it becomes 4, once, twice, 3 times. Okay. 3 segments that are 4 long. So 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. And then from here on it starts becoming 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sections that are 3 long. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next part is a 2, and then a 3, and then a bunch of 2s. Okay. Okay, let me just build this here. 2, 3, and from here on it will be a bunch of 2s until it connects to there. So, let me just, do that, and then we can start connecting it from each of the other sides. Actually, as a matter of fact, we can start each of the other sides with the connecting line. So, run back here. We probably don't need to worry about phantoms. I slept quite recently, so I'm just gonna get a head start on doing this. And then we go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, torch. And then it goes 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, torch, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's where the pattern starts. And then we're gonna go over to here, where we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, torch. And then how many sections that are 4 long? It's 1, 2, 3 sections that are 4 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it becomes 1, 2, 3. So it's 4 sections of 3. So section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, and then we just connect along the diagonals with 2 block long sections. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. Oh my god, I did this entirely wrong. I fucked it up. Radius is not 161. is it? No, no, I made... This is the start of a nearly double... Okay, so radius is... The total diameter is 161. The radius is not that. The radius should be 81. I want to say 81. 81. Okay, and that's actually a far more realistic looking number. Okay, we're going to lose a lot of dirt and a lot of torches, but trust me, it'll be way better than if we just continue and we create this weird... It's almost like... there's got to be a name for the shape. It's four circles that meet at like a solid corner. It's like a... Ooh. It's a rounded, like, quadrahedron. Tetrahedron. A tetrahedron is a four-sided shape. So it's like a very irregular tetrahedron. That explains why I missed the other thing by such a wide margin of error. I was wondering, like, how am I cutting it that close to the wall, but somehow missing it by so great a distance? Okay. Thank God we discovered this before. You know. Before we finish building all of the... Fuck. Before we finish building all of the others. Let's just sleep the night away. Uh-oh. Actually, let's not do that. Yeah, okay. We need to light this shit up. This is not Gucci. Well, okay. So the radius is... Well, okay. No, hold on. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, blah, blah. God damn it. This is... You know what? We should basically be there. You know what? This is technically a mega build. So it is. Oh, day 201. Okay. We're just going to write down that we started our mega build on day 201. And that, and however long that takes us, we will have a nice frame of reference. So if it takes us like 800 days, we'll know that it took us 599 days. Is that? Yeah, 599 days. And let's say we finish it on day 1000. We'll just do like 799. And yeah, gonna be useful for any record keeping we decide to do. So, 81. This is one block. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we go 4. Actually, wait, we go 4, 4, 4. No, 4, 4, 3, 3. So it goes 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay, wait. 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay, so it goes 2, 3, 2, 2. And then it goes 2, 3, 2, 2. Then it goes 1, 1. And then it goes 2, 2 again, 2, 2. And then it goes 2 diagonal. 1, 2. Then it goes 2. Then it goes 4. Okay, so, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes 2. Wait, huh? Okay, and then it goes 2, 2. Oh, sorry, 2, 1. And then it starts going the other way. So 1, 2. And then it's 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then logically, if I start building from there, it should connect up. Right? Right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 8, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And after that, it's another 4. 2, 3, 4. And then after that, it's 3, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it goes 2. Then it goes 3. Wait a second. 2. 2. No, wait, this is 3. Goes 3, 3, 2, 3. 3, 3, 2, 3. And then it becomes 3, 3. Hold on, where am I? Okay, 3, 3, 2, 3. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. And then it goes 1, 1. And then 2. And then 2 diagonals. And then 1, 2. Okay. That we got it right. We somehow got it right. I don't believe it. We got it right. Okay. So this will be the inner lining of where the thing's eventually going to be, and I have noticed it's going to cut right over the iron farm, which is a problem. I don't know how to solve that problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super unhelpful, by the way. It's like, I don't know how to solve. That's a problem. I don't know how to solve it. I'll deal with it later. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, goes 2. Wait, I remember this pattern. It goes 2, then it goes 2, then it goes 1, then it goes 2, then it goes 2, and then it goes 1, then it goes 2, then it goes 2, then it goes 1, oh, then it goes 2, and then it goes 4 diagonals, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we gonna, oh, no, we're just narrowly gonna miss. We're narrowly gonna miss cutting this off. Okay. Also, I have an idea. In the event that this, like that section of the arc, hold on, let me get a, super high view. Okay, so in the event that that section of the arc does not connect up cleanly, that it like cuts through a section of the wall, we can just put a, whoa, we can just put a second circle somewhere on the axis, or somewhere on the outer circle perimeter, a smaller second circle, and here's what we're gonna do. Okay, that section is gonna be like a raised cylinder. The wall is not going to connect, oh, it's going to connect to its base. The cylinder is going to go up, and atop that cylindrical pedestal is where I'm going to place my base. Yeah. I got plans on plans on plans. So it's going to be like a big circle cylinder that's mounted onto this, and the ocean is going to, the ocean promontory is going to go like around it. I'll try and explain what I mean. I can explain what I mean at some future point. But until then, low-key, I should be sleeping. That was a weird glitch. Okay, what ifs? Okay. And yeah, then the next thing I need to do is get a bunch of yellow, black and yellow concrete so I can drop them and form like the first hazard layer, which will be good because I think as soon as concrete touches water on like the ocean surface, it'll like freeze on the surface. It will immediately become concrete. Actually, that might be a bedrock feature. The problem with starting your Minecraft career playing Pocket Edition is that you don't know what is you don't know what features come from which of the two platforms the game is coded on. I mean, I played Java most, but there are still things I do that are like, hey, that's not a feature on this version. That's a bedrock thing. But yeah. Let's see. Well, actually, let's finish the other half of the circle that let's finish the half circle we've already made there. And then where the parts go over our base, we can do something else, I guess. Okay. So here, 1, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same on the other side, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we running out of dirt? Shit, we might be. Okay. We can at least connect these two with the amount we have, I think. Okay. So next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it goes 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. Yeah, 4, 4, 3, 3. So 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it goes 2, 3. Okay, so it goes 2. Then it goes 3. And then it goes 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. So 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Then goes 1. 2, 1, 2, 2. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I've either misaligned something or this is going to be a very weird connection. Okay, so that's the 4. And then it goes 2. And then it goes 1, 1. And then it goes 2. Wait. No. This 2 represents a change in direction. I think. Okay, after the 4 goes 2. And then after that it goes 2 diagonal. And then, no, it continues 2 in the same axis. What did I do wrong? Maybe I built something wrong on... Let's go here and count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. Wait, hold on. Do we just jump straight into 7? No. Okay. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is correct. 3, 3. Then we did 2. And then we did the... Oh. Okay. Okay, I think I see what we did wrong. Thankfully, this section isn't too big of a mistake, so it doesn't all need to go. But, Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then after that, after the 2 sections of 3, it's a section of 2. Oh, sorry, no. Wait, hold on. It's 2 sections of 4. 4, 4. And then it goes 3, 3. So it's 3, 3. 2, 3, 2. And then after that, it's 2, 1, 2. So, wait, hold on. Is that interconnected? 2, 3, 2. Okay, no. Then it's 2, 1, 2. So, 2, 1, 2, 2. Then it goes 1, 2. And then this is 1, 2. No, wait. And then, wait a second. Now this doesn't look right. Hold on. 2, 2. And then it goes 4 diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal. Then after the 4 diagonal, it goes 1, 2, and then, oh. These are supposed to connect in a different way. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome to the stream. Things are, I guess, going good. I mean, I didn't build the circle correctly, but no one will notice. It's a big-ass project. And in case you are thinking of trying to sell me anything, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying. I'm not buying graphic design services. I'm not buying... Yeah, Jen, I'm not doing that. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Jennifer. I don't think you're a person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place 1. Okay, 2 4s. Second 4. First 3. Second 3. And then it goes 2, 3, 2. 2. 3. 2. And then after that 2, 3, 2, it goes 2, 1, 2, 2. So 2, 1, 2, 2. And after that, it goes 1, 1, 2. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna ban Jennifer. Yeah, I realized if it's very obvious that someone isn't a person, you might as well just get them banned. Again with the glitch. Ooh. Okay. Actually, we probably wanted to go to the... You know what? No, we can work with this. We can work with this distance. Okay. So, back to the guide. 1, 2. Okay, so this part is... Hold on. Have we reached the part where it's 2 blocks diagonal yet? No, we haven't. So it's... Hold on. 2, 2, 1, 2. So on the tutorial it's 2, 2, 1, 2. And then it's the 2 diagonals. 1, 2 diagonals. And then it's 2 more. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals. Then after that it's 2, okay. And this is usually the meeting point, or on paper this should be where the meeting point is. Okay, so you've done the 8, we do the 7, now we do the 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1. So 2, 3, 2, 2, 1. Then after that combination of 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, we do 2, 2, 1, 2. So 2, 2, 1, 2, and then after 2, 2, 1, 2, we do 2 diagonal, 1, 2 diagonal, and then after that we do 2, and then we do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do 2 more diagonals, and then if we, oh, helpful. Okay, so we did this one correct, at least. Okay, yeah, we did this one correct. But it is still cutting quite close to that, I'm realizing. Whoops. Okay, still. No big deal. And then next episode will be the stream where we get a bunch of concrete, maybe a silk touch shovel. Grab a silk touch shovel, maybe turn a bunch of gravel into concrete. We'll also need sand, probably sunflowers because we need yellow dye. Black concrete will also help. And we are completely out of dirt. Oh my god. We had like a perfect amount to finish that project. That seemed like divine help, honestly. But yeah. I'm going to call it a day. And yeah, I'm going to think about getting myself some food, and after I get myself some food, I will be on a voice chat with Caleb, so I probably won't be coming